विभासकाय गुरवे सन्यासिने नानावादी नगेन्द्र संघपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्त दिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततं पूर्णाय बोधात्मने। सर्वतंत्र स्वतंत्राय सदात्माद्वैतवेदिने श्रीमते शंकरार्याय वेदांत गुरवे नमः। योऽवतीर्ण इहाचार्य रूपेण यतीनामुदे श्रीमन्नारायणं वन्दे तं हरिं करुणानिधिं। मननाख्यं प्रकरणं वासुदेव यतीश्वरैः रचितं विस्तरेणाद्य संग्रहेण प्रकाश्यते। बालानाम् उपकाराय मम विज्ञानसिद्धये तत्र श्री बालगोपाल कृष्ण सन्निहितो भवेत्। ओम। भो स्वामिन् आत्मा कहा इति उक्ते शरीरत्रय विलक्षणः इति बोधयितुं प्रथमतः शरीरत्रयं लक्षणैः बोधितं किल। एवं एव आत्मा अपि लक्षणैः बोधितव्यः इति चेत् शृणु। So now the disciple with folded hands he says, O Swamin, O Lord, Atma kaha iti ukte. When the question was, what is this Atma? What is this self? Iti ukte. And why did we come to this point of discussion also, Atma kaha? Because Atma Anatma Viveka is the topic of this chapter. And therefore, in order for that Viveka to take place, what do you require? You require to know clearly as what is the self. So what is this self? Which has to be distinguished from the Anatma. And so, iti ukte, when this was the question, what was the reply given? Shariratraya vilakshanaha. Is distinct from the three shariras. That is further. And in order to make this understood very clearly, iti bodhayitum sharitraya vilakshanaha iti bodhayitum prathamataha sharitrayam lakshanaihi bodhitam kila. Now with the proper lakshanas, the sharitraya was explained, was defined. Lakshanaihi bodhitam kila. So that is understood. Evam eva atma. Thus, in the same manner, what manner? The manner in which the Shariratrayas were told, in the same manner, evam eva atma pi lakshanaihi bodhitavyaha. Then atma also should be explained with proper defining characteristics, distinguishing characteristics. Lakshanaihi bodhitavyaha iti chet. If this is your question, shrunu sarvatra paripurnam brahma iti. So the first thing, what was the question? What is Atma? And where does the answer begin? Sarvatra paripurnam brahma. But sir, we asked you about Atma. Why are you telling us about Brahman? है ना? So he says, Sarvatra Paripurnam Brahmaiti. First of all, what do you understand? What have you got to understand?
Everything is Brahman.
What is Brahman?
Everything is Brahman.
Sarvatra Paripurnam Brahma.
Brahman.
Then Tadeva Brahma, that Brahman alone. Presently, what is our condition? That you are seeing Brahman as a concept.
Hmm.
For you, what is Paramatma? A concept. And this world of names and forms is therefore a reality. Whereas, to what point have you got to undertake this journey is to the point where you understand that the world of names and forms are concepts and Paramatma is the reality. Why you see? So somebody who comes to ask, what is gold? For that person, what is gold? He doesn't know. For him, what is reality? The bangles, the bracelet, the necklace, crown, so on and so forth is the reality. And gold, you tell him, oh, the reality of this bangle and bracelet and crown and necklace is gold. Now he says that what we see and what we use is the bangle, bracelet, crown, etc. Gold is not what we are using. We are using what?
Bangle.
The jewelry, the ornament.
Ornaments.
And therefore, what is the reality? He says, this is reality. I know necklace is real because necklace I can see, lift, wear. People can appreciate me wearing it. Okay? And so therefore the necklace is the reality. But that what you call as real is real because the gold is the substratum. Then what is the necklace? Necklace is a name and a form which arrives and which departs. Necklace is a name and form which comes and goes. But for that name and form, that concept to come and go, gold is the substratum. Okay? Like that, now you see this world of all names and forms, men, women, good and bad, kind and evil. All these things are seen. And then you say, this is the harsh reality of the world. But this is the whole world of all names and forms are seen because there is something that is changeless which supports all that what is changing. All that is changing is an appearance, including your body, including your personality, including your indriyas, mind, intelligence, everything. This is all an appearance. But that self, that Brahma Vastu, is the substratum. That what is the substratum of all the names and forms. That what is the reality of all them is this Atma. Now this is your answer. Your question was, what is Atma and what did we start telling about Brahman? But sir, why are you telling us about Brahman? Because this Brahman is Pratyagatma. Tadeva Brahma Pratyagatma Swarupam. Sir, how did you know? And how can, if you have known, we will also know. So if somebody says, well, this is something orange in color. Hey, you have known this is orange in color? Will I know if this is orange in color? Yes. If you open your eyes, you will also know it is orange in color. So that means what? What is it that you require?
Pramanam.
Pramanam. All that
Mananam.
you require is the
Pramana.
appropriate means to know. Just as eyes are the appropriate means to know colors and forms, what is the appropriate means to know Paramatma?
Shruti.
Shruti
Shabdatama.
Upanishad Eva. And in the Shruti also, the Upanishad Pramanam. And therefore, Sakalo Upanishado Varanti. Thus, what do you have here? It is the Nirnaya of the
Upanishad.
Upanishad. What is the Nirnaya of the Upanishad? So if you do not have access to the Upanishad or to the knowledge in the not directly, you may not have direct access to the Upanishad, but at least somebody who can bring you the essence of Upanishad, whether it can be a Purana or it could be even some Prakarana Grantha by the Acharya. Somehow you have to have access to the Upanishad.
Shruti.
That, okay. And so Sakala Upanishadaha Vadanti. So if you have the right means, then you will know what Atma is Brahman. There is no other way. Because the teacher saying that is also the words of the teaching of Upanishad only in different words, in a different language. Whether it could be a local language or some English or something like that, one of the Indian. But you will, it is from where did he also have this knowledge that Atma is Brahman? From Tattvamasi. What is Tattvamasi? Shruti Mahavakya. And therefore, Tasman Atma Satchidananda Swarupaha Evaiti Janati. Now, what is the final thing? Therefore, Atma is Satchidananda Swarupaha. Got your answer? Not that Atma is Satchidananda Swarupa directly said it. Because Atma is Brahman, Atma is Satchidananda Swarupa. Okay? Because there are people who are going to say there is small Satchidananda and there is big Satchidananda. Now, when it is said Atma is Satchidananda, now we are not saying Atma is Jagat Karanam Brahma. Brahma is Jagat Karanam, but Brahma is Satchidananda and Atma is Satchidananda. Why did we go into the Jagat Karanatva issue? Because we wanted to show Atma is Brahma. Okay? Because the Shruti wants to show Atma is Satchidananda. That's why we went over there. That's why Jagat Karana. And that is the only way how Atma will be shown. There is no other way. But we will find out through some other way. But this is 21st century. I told you, na, once in Pune, there's Rajneesh disaster there. And I went over there to see their books and all. So one of the senior people over there. Now obviously now what is there to hide about me? Now the clothes already are declaring. Then this lady came, one of their leading teachers or what. Hey, you people are doing Brahma Maya since no, you don't know how many years. Now there is Osho. What? Zen is in. What? Zen is in. What is this? 21st century man has reached moon and you still are doing Brahma Maya. And I said, so what? 21st century? No 21st century. When you are hungry, you will eat food only, and you will eat food through your mouth only. Na? You have Navadwaras, you don't eat from any other dwara. Huh? The 21st century, that's why, oh, this is 21st century. You don't do that. What is this? This is some logic, and they think that this is a great logic. In. What in and out? The pramanam it is. That is pramanam. Sat kim, chit kim, anandaha kimiti chet. What is sat? What is chit? What is ananda? Because it is a samasika padam. Sajjidananda is a
Samas.
samasika padam. Huh? Compound word. Kim. Iti chet. So now once when the compound is disintegrated, samasa vigraha is done. That is what you have. It is a karmadharaya. Sadeva chit chideva anandaha. Sadeva
Chiteva.
chideva anandaha. So Sat is Chit, Chit is Ananda. That means Sat is also Ananda. Ananda is Chit and Ananda is Sat. Then in that case, why are you employing three different words? Water is
Pani.
Jala. Jala is Pani. Then might as well just use one word. You don't say Jal, water, Pani. No? If Sat is Chit, Chit is Ananda. Ananda is, Ananda is Satchid. You just use one word and the whole job will be done. Why do you have to use three words? Because three words are going into making of one compound word. One samasik padam. है ना? It is how Sachidananda is composed of three words. But you require three different words because those three different words have three different functions. Though it is same Brahma only, yet these three words have three different functions, and therefore it is not going to be what? Punarukti, dosha, etc. No dosha is there. Okay. Kim Sat. What is that Sat? Existence. Badharahitam Sat. That which can never be falsified. Badharahitam. You remember what is the definition of Badha? What? Tatvanusandhanam you people did na? What is Badha? Badha, Badha, Badha. बोलो भाई याद है तो ठीक है बाद में लाना ओके okay Badharahitam Sat, that which cannot be falsified, is called as Sat. Swaprakasha Chit, that which is self-illuminous, self-evident. Swaprakasha is Chit. Then Swanubhutireva Ananda. the experience of one's own being is Anand. Okay? What do you understand by Ananda is experiencing something else. And I'm eating some ice cream or eating or seeing or something. That becomes that you call as Ananda. Oh, Vishayananda. But even when you are calling Vishayananda, it is nothing but Swanubhuti Reva. Is that so? Is that so? Oh, yes, that is it. Iti Janihi. How is that so? We will see. Satchida evam Atma Satchidananda Swarupaha. And therefore now you have the basic working definitions. What is Sat Padharahitam? What is Chit Swaprakasham? Swaprakasham. And what is Ananda Swanubhuti? So now you have these three definitions, working definitions. It will be soon elaborated and brought to you with more clarity. Evam Atma Satchidananda Swarupaha. This Atma is Satchidananda Swarupaha. Then what is the case of Anatma? Anatma, now two means tulana. In the tulana, how is this Anatma against the Atma? Andritaha. Andrita means that what is not real. That what is not real does not mean that it is like Vandhyaputra. What is the difference between Vandhyaputra and the Shukti Rajatam? Or what is the difference between Vandhyaputra and the Rajju Sarpa? What is the difference?
No
Vandhyaputra
existence,
never will be there.
no
But in
existence
Rajju
versus
Rajju,
appearance.
The difference is Vandhyaputra
never
is
occurs.
the Shukti Rajatam is not real. But what about Vandhyaputra?
Asatyam.
Satyam.
No asatyam. Not never will be there.
So you are able to experience the Rajju Sarpa or the Shukti Rajatam. Shukti Rajatam मतलब सीपी में दिखने वाली चांदी है ना, शुक्ति रजतम। सीपी में दिखने वाली चांदी मतलब क्या होता है स्वामी जी? हाँ गरिमेंद्र, what? It is silver in the nacre. What? Oh, they have made a plate out of mother of pearl and then you have kept silver Ganpati in that. Is that what? Silver in the nacre. No. On an evening when you go to walk on Ganga or on the beach, then what happened? You saw some silver coin shiny. So you thought that it is silver. Somebody has left it. Ganpati season has just finished. People have come to immerse Ganpati and so many people forget to take away the ornaments and the idol left. So like that, yeah. होता है ना, हमारे पास हम गए थे एक बार. We went over there and then that Ganesha was having some silver necklace made, among that. So in that Dham Dhum Jai Ganesha, Ganpati Bappa Moria and all that Chawal Shilapariya thing. So this lady of the house, with the whole family there, about a lot of people, big family function only. She forgot to take away the necklace. And then Ganpati went out. And then after it has gone far away, thousands of people are beating drums. And then it is that seashore and people are shouting, drums and everything is there. Now that fellow has walked already half a mile inside because that low tide. How is he going to hear? Oh. So, so then you go there and then you say, Are, somebody is left. I'm lucky to get that silver. You go and you lift that. Then you find, oh, it is shell. Shell. So that is silver in the shell. Shukti Rajatam. Okay. Then what happens? That Shukti Rajatam is experienced. It is falsified later on, but it is experienced. And experience means what? That you will see it associated with existence. So when you are experiencing Rajatam Asti, Asti will you say or not? Is, silver is. And by that, what do you see? That it is associated with existence. It has Sat Sambandh, Sattva Sambandh. Satvena Pratiyate. Is. But is the Vandhyaputra ever experienced as is? Garimendra Bandhaputra means son of a barren woman. Bandhaputra. Is something like that, is it experienced as is? Can it be? And therefore, now, when we are saying this world, we are not, when we are saying it is Anritam, we don't mean that it is Vandhyaput. So people are saying, hey, if it is unreal, how can we experience? We are saying it is unreal and therefore it is experienced. You understand? It is not real and therefore it is experienced. Vandhyaputra is not real, not even unreal. Why? Because he is satvena na pratiyate. That which is seen as sattva associated with sat, with existence, can be denied as not existing. But Vandhyaputra you cannot even say. And therefore, those who are, oh, if this world is unreal, then walk to the wall. Then if that is your definition of unreal, unreal means not there. Not experienced, cannot be. And therefore world is real. If world is real, that is how you are going to say. Then for you, then even you can make Vandhyaputra also real. Get married. So, anyways, not a good logic. Failed logic. Anyways, so what? But when you want to fight, you don't look at logic, na? Anyways, look at that. Anatma. How is Anatma to? Anritam, Jadam, Anrita, Jada Dukha Swarupaha. Anatma is thus Anrita. And therefore, in order to show that Atma is being different from Anatma, now we have to say is Sat, because it will do the Vyavritti of Anurta. Why are we saying is Chit? So that the Jada is Vyavrittam. And then Dukh, we are saying Anand because Iti Atma Anatmayoho Anyonya Vailakshanyam Katham Shatavyam iti chet. How should this Vailakshanyam means the distinction. Whose distinction? Between Atma and Anatma. How this distinction should be understood. Katham Shatavyam iti chet. Iti chet means next will be Shruno. You assume that the teacher is saying Shruno. Yes. Yatha Purusha Lakshanam Striyam Nasti. Stri Lakshanam Purushe Nasti. And you know those people who are saying, no, it is a spectrum and all that. So at least this Vasudeva Yati is not of that in that agreement with this. I don't think even biologists will ever agree. Stri means XX and Purusha means XY. No chromosome. There is nothing in between. वैलक्षण्य गर्मेंद्र तुमको कुछ मिला है नए स्टडीज में? You are there and then the whole thing is going around like this. Now you want that, don't mix genders with your sexuality. You're a man, you like to dress like a woman, it's okay, you do it whatever you want. Okay? And this is also allowed only because we are living in a democratic country. Or a society which is open and accommodates even your choices. Isn't it? If you go into one of those societies which are, extremist religious things, Islamist nations and all, no, you're not allowed. You will be killed. No, but this is my choice. No choice. But you know what? In our country, even the religion became open and accommodated people. You know how? Accommodated people with their choice. Somebody says that I'm a man, but I like to live like a woman. That's fine, sir. If you feel that if you feel like that, it's fine. Now, instead of making it even more body oriented and the whole thing boiling down only to sexuality, even this feeling of yours was made sublime. Remember, ध्यान देना, ये psychology. Sublime. Hey, you know, na? Then it was told there are this Sakhi Sampradaya. You have heard of it. सुना है कि नहीं? Remember?
No, sir.
नहीं सुना? आवाज नहीं आती तुम्हारी.
Am I audible?
सुनो. In Vrindavan, then there is one cult called as Sakhi Sampradaya. What they did is, okay, then you want to dress like women, you dress. But you remember you are the Sakhi of Shri Krishna. Now, this whole thing which otherwise is a complex in other countries and other cultures, is suddenly made sublime. And this person now says, well, I am dedicated to Shri Krishna. And it does not therefore become body oriented. Now this man can dress as whatever, like, with choli and ghagra and everything. But for him now it is Shri Krishna. Now you say accommodation. And then when there is so much of accommodation even to this spectrum, there are these people who are every day getting up and saying that, how what do they call it? Patriarchal Hinduism is. Are they? Accommodation, this accommodation you show anywhere in any part of the world, under any religious this thing. You should. The moment you are found with this kind of, you will be thrown from a tall building or a mountain and killed. This gives you, not only accommodates you, not only sublimates your complex, but also gives you a respectable position in the society. Show us anywhere. And then you have the audacity to say this is what Hinduism is. You get up in those pride marches and then they're saying something like that. Kya baat hai? Where are you going to find something, so accommodating? Yatha Purusha Lakshanam. Anyways, where are we? Vailakshanyam. Kasya Vailakshanyam? Atma Anatma Vailakshanyam. Atma Anatmayoho Anyonya Vailakshanyam. Katham Jnatavyam. How should it be understood? So now here, then example is provided as Yatha Purusha Lakshanam. What is XY is XY, what is XX is XX. Purusha Lakshanam Striyam Nasti. Stri Lakshanam Purusha Nasti. Okay. Evameva Sallakshanam Andrute Nasti. That what is Sat cannot have the distinguishing characteristic of Anrita. And Anrita will not have the distinguishing characteristic of Sat. That what is real. So, evam sallakshanam anrite nasti. Anrita lakshanam sati nasti is not there. Yatha prakasha lakshanam. Now that was first for Sat and Asat. The example is that of Stri and Purusha lakshanas. Then for Chit, he gives you yet another example. And that is Prakasha Lakshanam Andhakare Nasti. You don't call Andhakara as Prakasha ever. Even when you say Manda Prakasha, where you say that Andhakara mixed with Prakasha, because when you increase the intensity of the bulb, light, then the light in the room increases. And you say, this is more bright. No, for you to say now this is more bright, which means that earlier case there was Andhakara still there, mixed up. So it was there, but you were not calling that Andhakara as Prakasha. You understand? You are not calling Andhakara as Prakasha. So, Yatha Prakasha Lakshanam Andhakare Nasti. Andhakara Lakshanam Prakashe Nasti. Evam Chil Lakshanam Jade Nasti. Jada Lakshanam Chiti Nasti. Okay. So also, just as Andhakara cannot be called as Prakash, or Prakash cannot be called as Andhakara, so also Chit cannot be called as Jada, and Jada cannot be called as Chit. And therefore, Vinimendra consciousness is not chemicals in the brain. Chaitanyam means Chit, is Chit. And all these chemicals are Jada, electrochemical impulses, etc. They're saying that is what is consciousness. Evam chillakshanam jade nasti, jada lakshanam chiti nasti. Yatha chandrika lakshanam atape nasti. Chandrika means the moonlight. Moonlight, Chandrika. And Vaishak Mahina, in the month of Vaishak, you know, donkey is called as Vaishak Nandan. You heard this?
No.
Donkey is called as Vaishak. Because when everything is dry, absolutely dry, and as if the sun is throwing fire from the above, the earth is hot like a pan. And when all the animals and birds look for some shelter in a shade, the donkey feels happy. Oh, he called Vaishak. Why? Because everything is dry, now he can eat that dry grass. That's why. Vaishak, donkey they call Vaishak. Anyways, so Atapa means the scorching summer heat is called as Atapa. You walk in, especially, here in this part of our country, Dharmendra, लू लगती है कि नहीं? Sunstroke, उष्माघात, that hot air which comes during this Vaishak Mahina, if it hits you, the people die of that sunstroke. My teacher, Ambe Swamiji, that was how sunstroke happened in the month of Vaishak. And he passed away. Of course, Brahmabhuta. But what? Can you say that Chandra Prakash, Chandrika, is also light, and this Atapa is also light. So they're just one same thing. No. Chandrika is pleasant. And when Chandrika, the moonlight falls on you, there is what? What the feeling of? Cool and nice, pleasant. Ahatapa, you walk in Vaishak. Ask me, Tamil Swamiji's instruction was carry a big load of something every day in the month of Vaishak on the Ganga Ghat, Kashi. The stone also gets so heated that not even a black dog comes out. And then he says, no, you take this out. Every day, take that huge thing from Ram Ghat, Hanuman Ghat. Anyways, Atapa, Chandrika Lakshanam Atape Nasti. Clear? Like that, the world that you say is, oh, happiness, joy, this, that, this man, this woman, this food and this clothes and all these things is dukkha lakshana, is all dukkham. Tasmin ananda lakshanam nasti. Evam ananda lakshanam dukkhe nasti. Dukkha lakshanam anande nasti. That what you actually are calling as Vishayananda is nothing, but it is Swarupa only. Brahmananda only you are calling it as Vishayananda. And therefore, he who has known Brahman attains happiness or even of everything that is that what people are saying, oh, we have seen Paris, we have seen this, and we have eaten that and done that. So for him, everything is already had. And so he is fulfilled. That's why he is Kritakrit. Okay? Otherwise, oh, I have seen Brahman, but I have still not seen Paris. How will he be Kritakritya? He is Kritakritya because that Vishayanande, Abrahmanande, Vishayanandam. That what you call as Vishayananda is actually nothing, not apart from Brahman. So, but Brahmananda is not Vishayananda. Vishayananda is Brahmananda, but no. So therefore, Chandrika Lakshanam Atape Nasti. Atapa Lakshanam Chandrikayam Nasti. Like that, Dukkha Lakshanam Anande Nasti Ananda Lakshanam Dukkhe Nasti. Satchidanandana Anrita Jadadukhanam cha Lakshanani Vistarena Shatavyani iti chet Shrunu Vadamaha. Satchidanandanam Anrita Ajada Dukkhanam cha Lakshanani. Now the Lakshanas of all. Why now you understand why we require Lakshana? In order so that now it will be, because without Lakshana you will not be able to understand. And oh, we know that we know, બધા ખબર છે મને બધા ખબર છે. Doesn't work. Some people are there, these neo spiritualists and all that. Then they come. Oh, what Swamiji? Atma is Brahman. It's consciousness. What is consciousness? Consciousness. You don't know. Whether I know or not know is not the question. You know or not. What is that? Then that's why we don't require all these studies and all. It is a matter of experience. परोक्ष ज्ञानी नहीं हुआ, परोक्ष होगा कहां से? क्यों? That's why in Mirabai, there Marathi मध्ये in Marathi there is one muhavara idiom. It says अर्ध्या हळकुंडाने पिवळा. So there was that one fellow. मीराबाई आहे ना आपल्या इथे. Gone. Then this fellow wanted to become fair. Then he was told, use turmeric. So one day he took a little piece of turmeric, he rubbed that on that slab, and now Bora, white, fair, done. Those who become, done everything, we don't require all this studies and all. Why? Something, this is all cliche. Why? What all this? Unlike that. So, what you require is Satchidanandana Andrita Jadadukhanam cha Lakshanani. What do you require? The Lakshanas. So the definitions. Why? Because now the whole matter is matter of understanding and nothing else. It is what? A matter of understanding. And that understanding or knowing will be knowing only if you have Lakshanas. Lakshana Pramanabhyam Vastu Siddhi. How does the Vastu, anything becomes evident? Through Lakshana and Pramana. Now, those who do not have Pramana, nor do they have Lakshana, but they are enlightened. And some people like that. And then Vistarena Shnatavyani. Therefore, that should be known, understood elaborately. Now that elaborately means clearly. Why that elaboration? Only for the sake of clarity. Satchidananam Andrita Jadadukhanam cha Lakshanani Vistarena Shnatavyani iti chet. If this is your query, Shrunu Vadamaha. We will tell you what is Sat. So what was the working definition of Sat that you had? Badha Rahitam. What is Chit?
Swaprakasham.
Swaprakasha. What is Ananda? Swanubhuti. Okay. Now, this is the basic working definition. Now we will see how clarity will be brought to these definitions, these words itself, till you understand that this is what is the nature of Atma. This is what is the meaning of word Aham, Satchidananda. Okay? We will see that as next class, for classes further. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti 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 Shankaram Shankaracharya Keshavam Padarayanam Sutrabhashikata Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Guratmiti Murti Veda Vivagine Vyomavadvyaptadehaya Lakshanamurtaye Namaha. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Thank you all. Thank you very